Chapter 10. The worst day of Hiccup's life so far. At dawn, on the day of the quest, Hiccup got dressed very reluctantly indeed. He buckled on the sword his father had given him, hoping that it wouldn't get in the way too much. He slung a shovel and a sling across his back, where he normally might have carried a bow and arrow. He was so nervous he couldn't eat his porridge. He finally managed to drag Toothless out of bed and set off towards Hooligan's Harbour, where everybody was meeting. Toothless sat on his shoulder, angrily rubbing sleep out of his eyes with one wing. Toothless, don't want to go on quest, he complained. He's stupid. He's silly. He's dangerous. Hiccup could not have agreed with him more, but all he said was, "You're gonna be alright. You've got wings. Any scullions attack you, and you just fly away." "Yes, but Toothless don't like the sight of blood," whined Toothless. "You get torn to pieces and Toothless feel sick." "We all got our problems," snapped Hiccup crossly. Fishlegs was already at the harbour, looking furious. His dragon, Horrorcow, sat at his feet, chewing quietly. All the other boys were milling about, their dragons fighting each other or flapping over their heads. Everybody was thoroughly overexcited despite the very real prospect of being eaten alive. Dragon's armor. Head goes here. A cape made out of thick, heavy leather to protect the shoulders and chest. Dragon's glove, worn to protect the hand and upper arm while dragon training. "Who do you reckon would win if the Skellion was to fight a bloody Crocoraptor in 1-to-1 combat?" chatted Warthog. "Oh, the Scullion would win every time," replied Clueless. "No questions. My father says the Scullion is one of the most vicious creatures on the planet. I'd just whip out the famous extra long claw and swipe. It'd be good night, Crocoraptor." "Ah," said Warthog craftily. "But what if the Scullion had one paw tied behind its back? Who would win then?" "Idiots! I'm surrounded by people with seaweed for brains." Other than the boys, there were about 50 adult pirates in the Scullion landing party, all of Stoic's biggest and finest warriors. Alvin was cracking jokes, giving out hearty handshakes, and patting everybody on the back. Stoic, the Vast, was delighted to be setting off on a military operation and marched about yelling orders. "Right, everybody! Once we've landed, we split up into groups of 2. We fan out across the island, and we get our dragons to sniff for the treasure. Notice you have all been supplied with a whistle. Gubba, could you demonstrate?" Gubba blew a sharp blast on the whistle. "Beep! Once you hear that noise, you will realize that somebody has found the treasure. Make your way towards the sound as quickly as possible, so we can all help to carry it back to the ship. Remember, the dragons will be sleeping during the day, and it does not matter how much noise you make, because the Scullion is stone deaf. However, do try not to step on one, and don't forget that their sense of smell is very accurate indeed. So, once you land on the island, there will be absolutely no farting whatsoever. Is that understood?" The warriors nodded solemnly. "Righto, then," said Stoic. "Glory or death!" yelled everybody, and the Grimsbeard treasure-seeking Scullion landing party climbed on board the good ship Lucky 13 to set sail for the island of the Scullions. Dogbreath the Durbrain accidentally bumped into Hiccup as they climbed in and knocked him onto the floor of the boat, where Snotlout trod on him. "Clumsy me!" grinned Snotlout, swinging the flash cut in a nonchalant fashion. "Good luck, useless."